episode of Fractures of Reality. In this episode, the party followed the Pied Piper to find a certain fox quietly jamming out on a rock in the middle of a deep lake.
Quietly?
Quietly. And she attracted she attracted some, groupies. And they were very excited. They wanted to meet her, but she's on stage. She's not exactly looking to meet and greet at this moment. And then their pet got loose. And yes, that's definitely what happened here. So everyone roll initiative.
We reframed all this.
Everybody roll initiative.
Remember to click on your token.
There's absolutely no way we are fighting this thing. At level 4. Or level 2 for that matter.
I mean, rather not that either, but we gotta get to...
I mean, we just about managed with at the last group.
Just about.
There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. No. Andy, have you rolled? No, you have not. Remember to click on your token.
Yeah.
Andy?
Sorry, I'm not even logged into. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'm spacing out real bad tonight.
Oh, yeah. By the way, what are all these things here?
Like I
Cave
described.
Goblin.
Like I
Oh, those
described.
goblins.
Like I described last week, they are these pale grey creatures with white, pupilless eyes that look somewhat goblinoid. And they were speaking goblin earlier.
I've opted to call them cave goblins.
But none of you could understand goblin, so you didn't know what they said.
They're my fans.
Yeah, apparently.
Waiting on you, Rio.
He's still logging in. Give him a moment.
You okay if I roll
When
for
the-
you?
Might as well, cause my character sheet isn't loading up.
Alright, you've been rolled. Get yourself ready because you got 22, so you're gonna be up very, very, very soon. But starting
Okay.
off, we got Jezebel.
Okie dokie. Well, I agree in not fighting this thing. Is it aware of us at the moment?
The purple one.
Or is it focused?
The goblinoids are focused on the worm, and the worm is focused on them, and by extension, the sound. So it's
It doesn't
focused
seem-
in this direction.
Right. And it's not seeming like harm, or like it wants to harm them, right?
Oh no, it very much wants to eat them.
Okay.
When I say it hasn't noticed you yet, I mean you won't get surprised, but it's just you're not its priority.
Okay, I want to try to get it away. I want to try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. Real quickly, I'm going to stealth.
Yeah.
I'm going to move. Oh, wrong selection. I'm going to move slightly over here in the corner. And let's see, how far again can you go? Okay, kinda in, like, roughly, like, no, I don't know.
You can only move 30 feet. You know that, right?
Oh, right. My bad.
Also, do be aware that you need cover to hide behind.
Oh. Okay.
That's why there's rocks on the ground. Like, there's a rock here, there's here. You probably
That's
hide
what I
in
was-
an alcove here.
I was supposed to say like in like the shadow of a corner. That's what I was kind of thinking of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's okay. And then I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea. How far again can I cast it? Okay. So right about here, that's as far as I can reach. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, make like a small like a sound, a voice is speaking in that direction to see if it'll get their attention.
All right. Unfortunately, while a couple of the goblinoids do briefly glance in that direction, well, glance as in their heads briefly turn, you're pretty. Both parties are pretty distracted by each other at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Have
So
you not got your sheet up yet?
Yeah, it's up. I was just wondering, what did Jezebel just do?
She cast Thaumaturgy out some rocks to make a sound.
Oh, so we're just distracting them at the moment.
Well, I try. That's what I wanted to do, but I guess it didn't work.
No, they're too distracted with each other at the moment.
Wait, are they like? I mean, they're like fighting each other?
Yes.
Then if they're just gonna kill each other, I'm finding it hard to come up with a reason to intervene unless they're slowly coming in toward and on a fragment up here.
The worm is looking in the direction of the fragment, aka towards the sound. The goblinoids just happen to be in the way.
Okay. In that case,
Hey, anybody know how to swim?
I mean, if you want to get past them to try to swim, go for it.
I mean, I'm not fantastic at it, but I can.
Alright, you moved. What next?
Alright. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the giant worm.
Are
Alright.
you sure you want to do that?
Are you
Roll your
serious?
attack.
I'm not moving it.
Well, you want to get its attention away from the fragment, don't you?
Well, we'll hit.
Doesn't mean we have.
You deal
doesn't mean
17
we have to fight it.
damage.
What if people were talking over each other? What happened?
You hit, it dealt 17 damage.
All right.
Flora.
And hold on, there's
Yes, Ryu?
there's something else.
Go ahead.
The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Okay. Flora. Remember, you get 2 attacks.
Wait, was that directed at me?
No, Chlora.
So I assume I currently have the air quote benefits unair quote of the thing, but I can't dismiss it.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
So you can do 2 attacks.
You're looking pretty bad right now. Do you still have healing spells?
Remember to factor in each one's distance and range.
You're behind a wall.
Yeah, you're behind a wall.
I did notice that too. After you mentioned the rocks, then I noticed, oh hey, this is actually a cave system and not some flat thingamajig.
Yep.
I would attempt to exploit the 60-foot thing, but I can't dismiss it. So, what to do?
Yeah, you don't have the 60-foot limit either. You just have 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's what I
said.
meant by I can't dismiss it.
So, what are your attacks?
I am thinking.
Tick-tock. You get 30 seconds. 30.
I'm going to cure wounds myself,
Okay?
and then.
Remember to subtract spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do next?
I'm going to throw out some bane.
Wait, you already used Cure Wounds as an action. Oh wait, never mind. You have 2 actions. Forget I said anything.
Okay, which one is casting Bane? Because the range of that is 30 feet.
This is true. The remote me is going to do it.
So you're going to cast it on the goblinoid.
On the worm.
The worm is 35 feet away.
Oh.
I mean, you can have your fragment cast Cure Wounds on themselves, and then you can try going in and casting Bane on the worm.
True.
You gotta
You
make a
have the
decision.
movement.
I'm going to move up. I'm going to cast Bane on the worm and these 3 goblins.
I mean, you don't have to use Bane on the goblins. It's just...
Yeah, but I have additional slots of Bane.
Okay.
It would be wasted otherwise.
Charisma saving throw.
Modified DC is 13.
Okay, well, the worm rolled a 0. Now for the goblins. 10 and a 1. They all failed. So they have... Whenever a target... So whenever they make an attack, roll a d4 and subtract it. Okay. So they are baned. That one is baned. And that one is baned.
That's 20 feet forward. I'm moving 10 feet back.
And is that your turn?
And that is my turn.
Okay. The goblins are all going to go forward. I got a lot to move, so bear with me for a moment. They're going to get as close as they can. That's about right. So the goblins are going to attack. There's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 9 that can attack. So they will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see.
That's a lot of
1,
goblins.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see, that is 3, 7, 7, 5, 8, 38 damage.
Wow.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Goblins will attack with their short bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Let's see. 1, 2, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12, 6, 4, 8, 7. It's 37 damage. Okay. And that's the goblin's turn. Cicada.
Oh boy. No way I'm dealing with a whole bunch of goblins. I'm wondering if there's any way to help Alt Clora over here. I'm gonna use my action to summon my own fragment.
Okay, I will bring your fragment out.
Yeah.
Birdie appears.
Hello, Birdie. And I'm wondering, is it possible to speak through my fragment?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Birdie does technically control your fragment. Because you're basically the same entity, yes, you can talk through it.
Okay. I'm just wondering, if I can move Birdie over here?
You have 30 feet of movement. For your fragment.
My fragment.
Yes.
I can't really control my fragment at the moment, so...
Oh, sorry. I'll fix that. My
I'm
bad.
trying to
I'll
get
fix
as
that.
closest to the fragment as I can without drowning.
You are... Alright, you can control it now.
Don't think I can.
Alright, let me double check the token then. Regardless, what would you like to do?
Is the alt Chlora 30 feet away from my fragment?
Is the what?
Yeah, she is 30 feet away from Okay. So I'm going to be using telepathy. Or rather, is telepathy a free action?
I believe it's an action.
It doesn't really say anything about actions here.
Let me have a look at it really quick. Regardless, if you do... What do you plan on saying?
I'm just gonna call out to alt Chlora over here. Hey, it's me.
Oh! Is that you? Is that you, Cicada?
Yeah.
I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment. Do you think you could help me out?
We're trying. Can you get... Is it possible to get off of that rock?
Of course. Thank you so much. I'll be right over. Where...
Okay.
Alright. Oh, there you are. Hey! Hey, Cicada! Hey!
Hello?
Hey!
Oh, my Vic.
Hey, Cicada!
Meanwhile, normal me is kinda off in the corner, just being
Alright, so, telepathy is a free action for you.
Okay, it's like talk. It's a free action.
Regardless, what would you like to do?
That is my turn.
Okay. Corax, would you roll perception
Okay.
for me?
Sure. Yeah, they roll -1. 19.
You see a figure stealthed right up here. Just quietly watching this all unfold.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh. Well. Okay, that's okay. So, okay. Here's all right. So, I take it I don't have control. I have control of all of other me yet.
Nope.
All right. Okay. So, and the monster's attention—they're all focused on each other, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay, good. And so I'm going to. Let's see. Yeah, that's just enough. Okay,
Those
so
are some small rocks there. Like, they give you about half cover.
okay, and what about this? Is it high up?
That's a sheer wall. That goes straight to the ceiling.
Okay, so I can't climb on top of that then. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna grab Chlora and drag her over to the water's edge.
Alright. You would get up. You can drag for, I believe it's half your movement to drag.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The point is to like get Chlora as close to her copy as possible, so they can Flora can get back to full strength and quickly.
You see the goblinoids nearby briefly glance over towards you and give a hiss.
Yeah. Okay. So I take it that would have been my movement.
Yep. Do you have an action?
Yes. Yes. As I do have an action action at the ready. I'm going to join in Jezebel's noisemaker distraction by casting the minor illusion of more of that music back here.
Alright, that does indeed get the worm's attention briefly.
Yeah.
However, it's currently got people poking it with pointy sticks.
Okay, but the point is like its periphery attention is focused on here rather than on here. That's the main thing.
Sure. Alright.
Like I wanted to forget that there's
Is that your
anything
turn?
here.
That your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Alright. So the worm is going to swallow 2 goblinoids whole.
Nom.
And, yeah.
If anyone...
Yeah, 2 goblinoids. Just 2 goblinoids. That's all it can eat at the
Okay.
moment.
But Korax is going to just interject. If anyone knows Shatter.
Jezebel.
Not sure I can do anything at the moment because one, I don't want to attack it. I give a look to Ryu in annoyance because he attacked it. Especially since they seem quite focused on each other. So what can I do?
You
And
got
I guess I'll
30.
just.
You got 30 seconds.
I think I'm just gonna hold an action that in case the goblins or the worms notice us in any way, focus on us, I'm going to, I guess, cast Thaumaturgy to make the music that the fragment was making in that same direction that Korax made, in case to try to distract them.
Alright. For you.
Okay. Are the goblinoids still fighting each other and all that?
Yep.
Oh, the goblinoids and the worm are distracted with each other.
Okay
1,
then.
2, 3,
That-
4, 5, 6.
What's everyone doing?
We're trying to get this fragment off the island as safely as possible
Yeah.
and flee.
Yeah, and then if you look, Korax is also preparing to make a dash for something you've not yet seen. He looks like he's prepared. He actually looks like he's preparing to make a dash for deeper into the cavern, past the worm.
Okay.
I doubt. I'm saying that is because you probably haven't seen the other me yet.
Okay.
Because it's dark in here.
Ryu's gonna go back here and hold an action, and hold a firebolt for in case the worm starts turning towards the party.
Alrighty. Flora, your double jumps off into the water with a loud splish and begins to swim towards you.
I take the hint.
Half movement because it's water.
Go, go.
I touch her.
Alright, you touch her, and with whatever your HP is at, it doubles up to your full HP.
Okay.
Because I know you got damaged.
Hey.
Also, do factor in movement as well. Double check that you can move that. Regardless, you now have the same ability that the others have, and I will add it to your sheet.
20.
You still have
you
an
still-
action.
Here then. For my action, I'm going. That's the wrong one. I meant this one. I vanish.
Okay.
Alright. Now, so you vanish. I'm editing your sheet at the moment, try not to move anything. Actually,
Okay.
hold on, I gotta do the The goblinoids all attack. These ones move closer. And 9 goblinoids attack with spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hit. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 spears, and then the archers hit 1, 2, 3, plus a natural 20. So that will be 1, 2, 3. That'll be 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 3. The worm takes 38 damage. Alright, Cicada, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just getting movement here. Trying to get in as close as possible. I can at least get this one here with Tasha's hideous laughter.
Go for it.
Okay. It is a spell save.
Alright.
It is a wisdom save, yeah.
And they take damage, or...
They do not. They are incapacitated and laugh uncontrollably.
Alright. Give me a second to just finish this up, and then... Yeah. Okay. Yay. So, you're aiming it at the goblins here, right?
At one of the goblins, yeah.
Alright, let's give him a try. Sorry, I was doing Flora's sheet. Intelligence save, was it?
It is a wisdom save.
Wisdom, that's right. I'm sorry, again, I was quickly doing Flora's sheet. Yeah, he fails, and he is incapacitated.
And he is laughing uncontrollably, which is sure to grab that worm's attention.
Yep. He falls prone. And, yeah, you successfully get rid of him. Apparently that one's happenings.
And I'm gonna try and... Is this a rock?
Yes.
I'm gonna take cover over here.
Okay. You have half
Other
cover.
me is behind this wall.
Thorax.
Alright, so. Yeah. Okay, so Corex is gonna break into a mad dash across the room.
Alrighty, you do so.
Like, yeah, I'm using my dash action, and like I'm just holding out my my hand to where the other me is.
The other you looks at you and then says, figured you'd show up around. Figured you'd show up eventually.
Gosh.
He just casually walks over and just places a hand on your shoulder, and then vanishes.
Okay. And then, do I still have his action?
Nope, because he is absorbed into you.
Okay, so that's just my turn then. I have no bonus action.
It is the purple worm's turn. It is going to look to the laughing goblin, and it's going to swallow it whole.
Okay.
It is also going to, you know what? It'll have another goblin. You know, they're quite crunchy. Jezebel.
Hey, well, now that I see that we have the raccoons back, I'm just going to motion about, okay, alright, let's go. And I'm just going to head towards the exit.
Yeah. Okay. May I use my free action to use telepathy on you?
Sure, what do you say?
Okay, we're good. Let's leave.
Alright. For you.
All right. All right. Since I guess the call is out for us to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I am telepathically calling out to you. We're good. Let's get out of here.
I am
Alright,
beyond, I'm
All right then.
okay. I'm beyond the range of your telepathy, but I mean, I can just see you going.
Yeah, I'm waving.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you move. What else do you do?
You also dash.
He could, but that isn't what he's done. I'm asking what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the plan? Are we? Oh wait, we don't have teleport. All
No.
right then.
Run.
All right then. So I guess I'm dashing.
Alright?
We're getting out of here.
Laura!
I'm going to invalidate my invisibility because that was just to keep me safe for a turn.
Okay.
And I'm running this way.
Alright. It is now the goblin's turn. Once more, they attack and deal damage to the worm. Cicada.
Okay, for dismissing my fragment. How is that done?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action?
Similar
Okay.
to spiritual weapon.
Does it need to be next to me in order for me to dismiss it?
Nope.
Okay, I just dismiss
Alright.
other me.
They're gone.
And that was my bonus action, so I still have one more spell slot left.
What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna try getting that one to laugh now.
Okay. It breaks down in laughter.
Okay. And I'm also relieving.
Alright. Corax.
Okay. I don't have a clear shot at any of these goblins.
Just run.
Yeah, I'm okay. So this is okay. So this is the only cover ever in your direction I can really get you right now. So I'm gonna get behind cover here.
Corax slides into cover behind a rock. And the purple
Yeah.
worm eats two more of the goblins.
Yeah. One of them was laughing.
As those two move up. Now, I'm assuming you all just run for it.
Yeah,
we're
we're
bugging out.
fleeing.
Yeah, we're
Bite.
bugging out. Like we have no more reason to stay here.
Nope.
Alright. You all flee from the chamber and back the way you came, that ends, eventually in a cave-in, as you run from another purple worm. However, there are plenty of other paths you could take. Still,
Right.
now combat is over. And you are all
Okay.
whole.
So, question I have: should we look for the other Jezebel, or do you think the fracture of Jezebel is a lost cause? This was in character.
To be fair, I was not split in half, so to speak, like you all were. So I don't see a point in finding my other self.
True, but your other self did go through the portal.
Didn't seem to affect me compared to you all.
Hmm.
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 I vote no, because I'd rather just get out of here. So let's go. I'm just gonna start walking.
Alright. What direction
Yeah.
are you going?
Should Do we ask our fragments if they saw the other Jezebel?
You
Uh,
can't talk to your fragments. Only Cicada is an exception to that because she has a birdie.
Hmm. I mean,
But-
like, summon the fragment and then talk to them.
Okay.
Do you want to me that bad, dear Clara?
I want to make sure nothing bad happens to you because we just left your other fragment bit here.
Nothing bad
She
happens.
doesn't have a fragment, Eggman Chlora. She was the one who was smart enough not to touch the damn thing.
As dear Korak said,
True.
nothing happened to me. I'm not split apart like you all were. And to be fair, my fragment did just disappear when it came right out. But I see no need of finding my other self. I don't need my other self. I'm fine the way I am. So rather than linger in this dangerous cave, where there's obviously quite a few other purple worms and those creepy goblins, I'd rather get out of here. But by all means, stay if you want to. Go get eaten. I'll make sure that we'll leave that on your tombstone.
Just to be safe, I'm going to summon my fragment again.
Alright, well you'll have to give me a second. The music bugged out on me again, so I had to reload.
Music.
Alright, regardless, you summon Birdie and he appears. Give me a second, I'll get him up when it reloads.
Okay. And I'm just going to ask him if Jezebel's other self is around, or if he just, I don't know, disappeared into the world.
He's luckily around the other portal.
The other portal?
But the portal was sealed.
There is one deeper. It is the one we all came out of.
We're going to have to deal with that, aren't we?
There is one thing that concerns me. Remember, it looks like when our fragment gets hurt, so do our real bodies. What would happen to Jezebel if something happened to her fragment?
You had to inject logic into it. Okay, let's find the other portal.
Isabel frowns a little bit. And she goes,
Hey, it's a valid
have to-
concern.
Yes, but I also really want to get out of here.
Where is the other portal? I'm asking Birdie. Hello?
I heard you, I'm just thinking of what he'd say in response.
Okay. Something vague, I imagine.
Deeper.
Great.
So, should we
Can-
go around the big
can
room
you
and find different
Point
ones?
us in the right direction.
I cannot.
Oh.
I mean, okay.
I did not go
Of
through
course, we
these
would-
tunnels. And the tunnels that I did go through were blocked off by a cave-in.
Oh.
So you don't know an exact route back to your portal.
Correct.
I get trial and error then. Come on.
Does anybody have something we can we can draw a map on so we know which routes not to take.
Cicada raises her hand.
Like,
Oh, right.
Korax like looks into his bag. Yeah, I haven't got any paper.
I mean, hello. I'm points to Cicada. Cartographer here.
She's still raising her hand.
Right. Right. I forgot. Alex is probably gonna kick me in mentally for that one.
Sorry.
Well, if it's any kind of consolation, you could probably ask him to come for us when you find the other portal for him to close it.
What did Clara say?
She said, "Well, if it's any consolidation, you could probably actually ask him to come close the other portal when we find it."
Ugh. Jezebel looks annoyed, rolling her eyes at the notion.
You really don't like the gods, do you?
Specific ones, but I mean, to be fair, this Vierna I've heard of is new, and I don't know much about her, so I can't technically say I hate her. But you are close enough.
And
Didn't Alex say a dragon's about to destroy a village to itself? So I better go and handle that.
and I mean, if you want to go there, technically, Alexander is even younger than she is.
Hmm?
Isabel just shrugs. She goes, "Well, I know a few. Let's just say he's not one of my favorites at the moment."
What do he do to you?
Snarks at him, looking actually a little bit angry. He asks, and then just walks away silently.
Hmm.
Insight. I'm not expecting a good result, but I'm not expecting to actually succeed. But insight.
May I also make an insight because I'm concerned?
Deception or deception, I guess. Isabel.
I mean,
Come on, guys. Now
We
you're
all
just all
pass.
rolling.
Okay. I'm just concerned.
I was curious.
All right,
I'm
well,
vaguely offended
Guys.
that you insult the gods like that.
guys. So, what do they get? What's the impression they get from Jezebel? Remember,
he looks
be
both.
vague.
What?
Remember to be vague. You're giving off what emotions she's feeling. What she's trying
Yeah,
to hide impressions. You know?
She looks both angry and maybe even a little bit hurt.
I'm gonna follow her.
He also probably also looks a little annoyed at Korax for prying as well.
You're right, dear.
He pauses for a second, gives a deep breath in and lets it out slowly to calm down. And then she looks over and grins her usual grin at Cicada, and she goes, "I'll be fine. I just don't like when people snoop." She kind of says that a little bit loudly, giving a look to Korax.
You of all people are saying that.
Hey, I'm not forcing you to tell me things, she says with a smile.
I was more saying that on Ryu's behalf.
Right, because his family likes Alex.
It's because you wouldn't stop chasing him.
Because he was unique. I like unique things. Have you not known that about me yet?
Oh yeah, but fact remains, you were snooping.
I must be the only Nethwa you've met then.
Maybe.
Hey, honestly, if but and one other thing, Jezebel, I don't like Fiona. I think she would agree with you, if it's any consolation.
Agree with me on what?
Well, I mean that as in you'd probably like her. Uh,
He looks a little curious at this now. Makes me almost want to meet her now. Maybe.
She's got a bit. She's got a bit. She has a reputation in some circles. Her clerics are a bunch of mad scientists.
So you actually want me to meet her, but you don't like her.
Now who's snooping?
I'm just saying, this is the vibe I'm getting from your words.
I have my own reasons for not liking her.
Okay, I want to know which part we are going deeper in.
Well, we tried this way. Now we try this way.
Yay for being lost! She says sarcastically, by the way.
So, yeah, down the path labeled 5.
Yes.
Is it going deeper down? Is it an inclining down?
That would be nature or survival.
I am not proficient with any of those, but I'll roll for survival anyway.
And I'll roll nature because that's what I have. I'm not proficient, but it's what I have a higher bonus in. Not higher enough. I'm lost.
Okay,
Korax
so
is not a ranger.
Cicada, you're not too sure, but you think it's going deeper? Regardless, you'll merge into another large area with many entrances.
Do I hear anything?
You hear the sound of rustling water coming from this path,
Water.
and you hear the rumbling of something on this path.
Okay, we're definitely not going down there.
You know, I'm gonna keep my pistol just aimed vaguely at this path, just in case.
Sure thing.
Do I hear either of these sounds with my 11?
Sure. They're echoes,
Yeah.
so, you know.
It's average. You're fine.
If we find the water source, we might be able to follow it down.
Maybe. Should we go check it out?
Jezebel just looks exasperated. She goes, I just want to get out of here, but fine, let's go.
Right? Stop moving tokens and I'll move you over.
Okay.
So, you head down through path number 4, and you emerge into a rocky clearing with a deep pool and a large pile of blood in the very center.
So I'm guessing this is a recognizable place for us.
Yep, you
Backtrack.
recognize it fairly well.
Okay, I look. Well, we didn't manage to go up there. So two or three.
Anything I can perceive?
You hear a rumbling coming from in the wall over here.
Is there anything in the water that we can see?
The water appears to go down so deep that all you can see is darkness. A couple of fish casually swim about.
Cicada, can you see anything magic in there?
Roll perception.
Try, but I need 10 minutes to actually do that.
Don't you have Eldritch Sight?
Not anymore.
No.
I changed it out for Book of Ancient Secrets.
Ah.
She's doing that. I'm just going to peek down too.
And I'm gonna like take a look down 3.
Alright, well, I need you all to roll perception.
Ugh.
Eh. Less than average. Both rolled 8s.
Wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Ugh.
We'll just use the 13 roll and add 3 to that, so it's a 16.
Alright. So. Cicada, I said I need you to roll perception.
Oh,
I've
okay.
said it 3 times now. Thank you.
There we go.
So, you look down into the depths of the water, but you're unable to see anything. It goes down too deep. Thorax,
Yeah, it's
you see a rock. Nope, you're wrong. It was a boulder. It's a nice looking boulder though. Jezebel, you see a pitch black rock that's smooth and completely unscuffed. You know, like one of those really effective pond skipping rocks that are super smooth.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ryu? You realize that there's a little bit of smoke faintly coming from this pond.
Which one? The 2 or 3?
2.
I think I see smoke. I think I see smoke further in here, on the left.
Smoke. Isabel looks curious for a second, but then looks at the rock and looks at the pond and can't help but grin.
Oh, there's smoke. There's fire.
So do we go towards the fire or away from it?
Well, if there's a person on the end of the fire.
Or a thing.
I'll have.
Oh, hold on. I want to roll to see if I notice what Jezebel's doing.
What is Jezebel doing?
She's about
planning
to
on skipping a rock.
Ah. Yes, Jezebel has...
Jezebel, that would be an extremely bad idea.
Do you have any idea how tempting it is, though? Look, this rock is perfect.
Do you remember the thing rumbling in the pond?
It wasn't rumbling in the pond. It was rumbling from the wall.
That's not really much better.
I'm just saying it wasn't coming from the water.
Aww. Jezebel kind of helps with Pausa, then she'll put the rock away for later.
Alright.
Fine.
Can we just say that 10 minutes pass?
Yeah.
Anything magical in the vicinity?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, moving on.
So you all head down too?
Yep.
Okay.
Might as well.
So you head down too. And you come out, and eventually after some time, in another clearing. Another rocky clearing.
Does this one look like one we've been to before?
You can roll perception. This doesn't exactly have a big pool in the middle that makes it easily recognizable, so it wouldn't be as easy to tell. Well, Korax, you think it is definitely the same clearing. Cicada, you're able to tell that it's not, but it is very similar. Cave systems
Mm,
tend to have a lot of identical caves.
Different.
Where's the smoke seem to be coming from?
Smoke.
The smoke is relatively. It's not hard to breathe, but you're starting to get like a little bit of wheezing as it is traveling upwards. But it's not hard to breathe, but it is noticeable. And it appears to be coming from all directions from your perspective. But Cicada, you notice it is thickest around 5 and 6.
Is there anything weird about this smoke?
It's smoke.
Okay. I was just wondering if this amount of smoke is even natural.
That would be a nature check.
Oh boy. I have no idea.
You think it's magic.
No, no.
If we don't hurry, we're going to suffocate.
Maybe we should head back.
Does Birdie recognize any of this area?
When you ask Birdie, he says smoke means ash, which means magma, which means you are getting deeper.
I'm wearing a scarf. I'm probably going to become roast bird at this point.
Oh yes, you're very hot.
Yeah.
It's starting to get quite warm for all of you.
There's no way any. I'm starting to doubt. I'm starting to doubt. Out the other Jezebel is here now. Nobody in their right mind. Nobody in their right mind would stay in a place like that. Never mind.
She's a tiefling.
If you hadn't said it, I would have.
Grins. She goes, "Oh, you get me."
She's fire resistant.
The smoke is
I
coming from 6 and 5. And by this
Okay, well-
point, all of you are able to notice that there is a noticeable slope to the cave.
Okay, Korax is gonna go first. Pistol out.
The caves and the tunnels are getting much thinner, less worm-like and more naturally generated.
I'm following Korax's lead.
Do you head
And then we're to
down?
go.
Do you head down 6 or 5?
I'm leaning towards 6, but if anyone has any reason why we should do 5 instead.
It's a 50-50 chance. Unless somebody makes a good survival check or whatever. To tell if anybody has been down here.
Can we hear or see anything down either path?
Nope. In fact, the smoke is getting pretty thick down the paths and it's very hard to actually see, maybe. I'd say your vision is about at... It isn't affecting your vision just yet, but the further down you go, the lower your vision will get.
Probably gonna be hard to breathe too.
Yes. You will need to start making con saves at one point.
Okay, maybe we should head back. We are not equipped for this.
I want. I mean,
What do you guys do?
I'm getting tired of this. I want to start stomping towards 3.
Ah, wait.
I just want to get out of here.
Backtrack.
Are you sure you want to go with 3?
After you said that, never mind.
Where would you like to go
Backtrack.
then?
Wait, the way we entered was it caved in, wasn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah. The
So
way you
so
came-
backtracking wouldn't even help us get out.
Backtrack a little bit, then look down 3.
Yeah. In the meantime, I mean, you see, now I'm really curious what's in 6 and 5, but
If you want to suffocate, go for it. Good luck.
mark the wall so I know which way you went.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the plunge.
Alright.
Ah!
So who is going with Korax and who is going with Jezebel?
I'm sticking with Jezebel because I made a promise with her.
Ryu's gonna be reluctantly going with Korax because he's gonna worry if he doesn't.
Laura?
Clara's gonna go with the ladies because the guys have a healer over there.
Okay. Off the
Yeah,
table, Cat.
like- And Korax is like gonna Korax is gonna make sure to like mark the wall as you go, so he
Alright.
doesn't get lost.
Your vision goes dimmer and dimmer. 80 feet, 70 feet, 60. Until you get to the point where you can only see about 30 feet in front of yourselves, even with the light. I need you both to make con saves.
Oh,
Oh, Ryu.
oh,
Oh, Korax.
Alright. How do I want to do this?
Oh god. I'm gonna die.
It's starting to get really hard to breathe. You start wheezing. You stagger a bit, but you need to figure out to find what's at the end of this. You hear a sound, an echo. You trip and you stumble and roll down a bit of the slope until you slide to a stop. Coughing and coughing. And you realize that you're both able to breathe just a little bit easier. And you found yourself in a small little alcove that's underneath the smoke layer.
I think if we keep going forward, we're just gonna stay low, when possible.
Alright, you did take 1 damage just
Alright.
from smoke inhalation.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Cicada, Jezebel, and Chlora. You head down path 3, yes?
Just take a peek in.
You take a peek down path 3, and you see light.
I want to say
Light.
it's a way out, but I don't want to assume until we know for sure what kind of light it is.
Light is the last thing we should be trusting down here.
Cicada
Right.
doesn't know that.
Clara doesn't know that.
This does not surprise me in the second
Corax,
case.
you're not
I
there.
hold
Corax, you're not
I
there.
hold my arms up. Oh,
I guess I can make a perception check.
yeah,
Go.
I was gonna hold my arms out and then tell them, wait, let's not go towards the light, ladies.
Second nat 20 of the night.
Yay, dang, you're rolling good today.
Huh. That does indeed change some things.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So, you look towards the light, and as your vision starts to get blinded by it, you feel your eyes almost seem to automatically adjust as Birdie's voice echoes in your head, saying, "Look." And your vision clears, and you're able to make out that the light is coming from what appears to be some sort of stone lantern.
A lantern?
And there are more along the small cavern that appears to have been carved by hand.
Huh. People.
People.
People were here.
Do you think they could tell us where the surface is?
Maybe?
Alright, so not a way out. Why would this be here though?
Do we keep going?
I mean, I'd like to, but then there's a small part of me that wonders about the boys. And she looks curious. She goes, "One of you want to try to go get them, or at least make sure they're not dead?"
What about you?
Laura.
Who are you talking to?
Jezebel.
She looks a little annoyed. She goes, "I want to keep going, but I admit I am a little worried about them, especially poor Foxy. Let's go check on them."
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I guess we're gonna keep this area in mind and mark it down some way,
Yeah.
like how Korak said, and then we're gonna backtrack to where the boys went.
Yeah, marking that down on the map.
Alright.
We're gonna continue over to 6.
Well, pause right there, okay?
Okay.
Corax and Ryu. I need you both to make another con save.
Yeah, we're staying low this time to try and duck under the smoke, because
Yeah.
smoke rises us.
Okay?
Much better.
Using your knowledge, you head through and keep low. Your vision goes to around 20 feet, but you manage to find where what appears to be small thermal vents poking out from the ground where the smoke is coming through. You have found the source of the smoke. So, would you like to roll perception?
Sure,
Disadvantage because of the smoke.
yeah, because because what I need is
18. Still a really good roll, though.
yeah, especially for Korax who dumped wisdom.
You look through the smoke, and to your surprise, you see a figure. A oddly familiar figure. Just laying on the ground next to a tear in reality.
They found it.
You found the fragment and the fraction.
What do you know? She actually is here.
Hmm.
You didn't leave me
So,
Cut out.
Jezebel, Cicada, and Chlora, you all head towards 6. It begins
And I'm
to
going to
darken
keep my beak and nostrils shut.
It begins to cloud your vision, and I need you all to make con saves.
Right. Okay. Chlora.
Whoa, look at my big number.
So, Cicada, because you're lower, you actually managed to avoid most of the smog at first. And Clara, you nearly faint like 5 minutes in, and they end up dragging you because when you're dragged, you're lower down, so the smoke doesn't bother you as much, and you actually say, no, just drag me. This is fine.
You do
Well,
take
what
a
about
point
the
of damage.
draft?
You
Jezebel?
do take a...
Yes, you do take a point of damage, Clara. Jezebel, you actually just pull out your gas mask and put it on.
You have a gas
really-
mask?
It's a rudimentary design. It's not like the high-tech gas mask. It's basically a face mask. In a way.
I'm a rogue. I deal with smoke and smears all the time.
You get to make future checks against the smoke with advantage, just because of that nat 20.
Woo!
You pass by the alcove and you head in deeper. But while you're heading in deeper, Horax and Ryu, what are you two doing?
And Mario, call him in.
Alex, are you seeing this?
No response.
Hmm.
He's not. I didn't hear. He's not responding. But I have to. I have to like I have to assume he's still seeing this. He's in my head often enough.
I wonder if we could close it ourselves.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. It was your god who did it.
Which means in theory I could do it too, right?
Maybe. Just try holding out your hand and concentrating really hard, I guess.
It's worth a shot. He reaches out to the portal and focuses.
Nothing happens.
I guess I'm not there yet.
You both can roll religion if you like. As you guys are puzzling over the portal in front of the unconscious Jezebel fragment, you hear 3 voices casually approaching from behind you. Jezebel, Laura, and Cicada, roll me 1 more con save. Jezebel, you have advantage.
Okay.
They didn't.
Cicada,
We found it.
you take 1 damage, and Chlora, you actually manage to, you get used to the smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It reminds you of your
I'm
mom's
gonna-
cooking.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay on hands just as to everyone who took a point of damage.
Sure thing.
Hello.
We found it.
Indeed. Glad you also found something as well. Perhaps
looks
this
like
is
you
more
found her
important,
as
though.
well.
There are two me's! I say excitedly, and I start to run to my fragment cell.
2 Jezebels.
Oops, that's the wrong knot. Let me just go and grab that.
Twice. And twice the 11.
So, the fragment is currently unconscious. What would you like to do?
I'm actually curious about this ventilation pumping out smoke.
I'm not going
Yeah, I
to
mean-
touch her.
Yeah, you go. You go.
I'm not going to quite touch her yet because I've seen already what happens when when the others touch theirs. But I'm going to try to wake myself up. And I'm going to say hello.
You see her eyes open, and she goes, "There is another me!
Oh my gosh.
Hello!"
Hello. Wait, no, don't touch yet. I don't want you to disappear yet. I want to have a conversation with myself.
Oh
This'll
yes,
be
yes,
fun.
yes, of course. Let's not touch so we can both enjoy this. If we don't touch, we never have to vanish, and we can all. Oh my god, this is so exciting! Was there 2 Ryus?
Yes, there was.
Oh my
One was
god,
dark
that's
colored.
Really? Yeah, so there was one white and there was one black as well.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait,
Oh,
wait. And look,
oh,
cicada. Cicada, call out Birdie.
Oh my
Help.
god! There was
You're
Cookie.
going to
2
love
cicadas.
this.
Oh my god!
2 cicadas.
Oh
So I'm
my
gonna summon
god,
her
that's
double
so
too.
cute. That looks just like my cicada from my dimension. I suppose would be the term.
Oh, so you know you're not in the same dimension.
Well, I mean, I went through the black portal thing, so I'd imagine there's a different place at least.
I am so smart.
She hugs the cicada.
Birdie does not react to this at all.
Yeah, like Korak is just letting this happen. Like he, alongside Cicada, is actually examining that volcanic vent.
So, while the two are fangirling, let's get back to your religion check, shall we?
Yeah,
Correct.
I got a 20.
You remember the actions and the movements that Alex made? How he almost seemed to clap the portal closed. And how he gripped it with both edges to close it. You're not certain, but it might have something to do with that. Now,
I'm not sure what this thing's gonna do to me after I've been restored.
Now, the vents. You know how when a lake bed gets really dry and it cracked it has all those square the square little gorges and grooves where the ground is cracked?
Mm-hmm.
The ground is like that here, except where there's the little cracks, you can see thin waves of smoke snaking out.
Hmm. I'm gonna make a quick nature check.
Go for it. While
Yeah.
you have never seen this phenomenon, you know that this is common around volcanoes and volcanic activity.
Hmm.
That there will be little pockets where the noxious energy and fumes will find a place to escape from.
Does it look like there's any spot where there's been a cave-in?
No?
No?
What are you looking for in particular?
And so I'm wondering if this used to be like a hot spring or something.
No.
But,
Basically, you're so far down, you've reached the level where lava is.
so it's basalt. Okay.
Yes. That's why Jezebel was finding black rocks earlier.
Right. Which is obsidian. Go figure.
So, what do you guys do?
We should probably get out of here. Oh, and Clara is curious.
So,
Pinch my other half.
no, pinch my other half.
Well, I can pinch both of you if you want me to.
But then
That
how are
would
we
defeat
going
the point
to...
of the experiment.
Not at the same time, silly.
Well, who do you pinch?
I pinched the wrongly colored one first.
Ow! Jezebel, you feel nothing.
Huh. I didn't feel that.
Clara's gonna
Maybe-
pinch the real one now.
Of course that's gonna hurt me, I say, slapping her hand away.
All right. Here goes
Probably
nothing.
because we're not combined yet.
Corax. Nothing reckless.
So, what do you do, Corax?
I'm gonna try and do what Alex did to close the portal.
So,
Same
you
movements.
attempt to grip the portal, and as you do, you see a flicker, and your fragment appears beside you, reaching for the other corner. You both stare into each other's eyes, like a mirror.
And then I follow through on it. Same movements.
You both pull the edges of the tear together, and as you both meet in the center, his hand phases into yours, and the portal just fizzles out of existence as he then vanishes.
Oh, Jezebel claps, looking actually amazed. Well done, Corax.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh, do me next.
What?
Sure thing. Sure thing. And I push Jezebel into her copy.
You push Jezebel into a copy, and Jezebel just falls on top of the copy.
And nothing else happened. That's what I was afraid of.
Hey, Jezebel says, looking actually surprised with a finger up. 1, rude. Don't push a lady.
So rude.
And 2,
So weird.
that's different. You didn't disappear.
You're right, I didn't.
I'm going to help my alternate self up, and then I can't help but grin, and then I'm gonna hug her and be like, I can actually hug you, you won't disappear.
Yay, hugs!
And then I'm gonna give her a look, wiggling my eyebrows, and I'm going to look at Ryu.
She
Oh, no.
she returns the look and grins at Ryu.
Ryu steps back. Has his fragmented version appear in front of him, and then pushes his fragment, saying, "Hey, not it."
The fragment is pushed forward, and the two descend upon it.
I imagine the
isn't it
fragment
just
is
so cute?
I imagine the fragment is unresponsive.
Yes, the fragment is unresponsive.
I don't care, I get to play with the ears. I'm just playing with the fake ears.
Oh, you should play with the tail. It's so soft. And there's 2 of them.
At least this one lets me pet it and doesn't run away.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I will get the original someday. That's a promise, but for now I'm gonna enjoy this.
Hey, well, this is my original. Thank you very much.
Oh, it
True.
was your original. Now it doesn't seem to have a mind of its own.
Well, I mean,
Which
you just had to speak and make it weird, didn't you? She turns and huffs and storms away a bit, sulking.
Your
This is
entire
super weird.
relationship with your entire relationship with Ryu is weird.
You just had to make it weird.
indeed. But wait, don't go. I let go of the fake Ryu, and then I look over to myself, and then I look a little more serious now, and I say, "The fact is that you're still here to disappear. It means you might be stuck here."
I mean, you might be right there. I don't exactly know how to get back. You just closed my one way out.
Oh, I said, giving a look to Corex. Really? Not only do you push a lady, also bar her way home. So ungentleman of you.
Should we call Alex?
I imagine they probably already tried.
We did.
Maybe leave first, then call.
That sounds like a good idea.
Well,
I have
Jezebel says with a shrug and then looks to herself with a smile. You might as well stick with us for a bit. Since we found a second tear, more than likely there's quite a few other of these. And
Yeah.
Alex did say that they're looking into this, so that means there's probably quite other places for us to send you home.
Well, I got nowhere else to be. I'm only just lost down here in this volcanic ash, so why not?
Oh,
Yay! So that all you'll have to
Yay!
deal with two of me. It's
We-
gonna be fun.
We're going to cause so much chaos. It's gonna be great.
Indeed.
I guess I can dismiss Birdie for now. As we steadily
No,
make our way back.
Not the birdie. Wait, why do you call your cicada birdie, by the way?
My patron.
Your patron? What's that?
Wait. Other
Is-
cicada didn't tell you. Did she?
Other cicada didn't tell me what.
Is your cicada not a warlock?
No, she's not a warlock, no.
This is weird.
What
So
was
what
she
is she?
Well, she was a cartographer, of course.
She does
So-
the bird tilt. She
What
does the
about-
head tilt.
Oh, cute. So what about her magic? Did she not show magic?
No, I never saw her do magic. But it was really weird. Like, there was this day where the sun would come out and she just vanished suddenly. And then she'd be back when the sun went down. It was really weird.
Jezebel blinks and then she frowns. She goes, Birdie. And then she's gonna point to, what about you? Are you still a rogue?
Of course. Would I be anything else?
So your cicada never showed any kinds of magic except would disappear during when the sun would appear.
Yeah.
So do I take it that your dimension
Well,
is
not every
dark?
time the sun appeared. It was, about every month or so.
Is there
Is
anything different? What about the rest of us? Was there anything different there?
No.
Hold on, thanks for a moment. Wait, does that mean that our sun goes into your dimension during that day?
Well, I have no idea what the time is right now, but it's really weird. You mean the sun here? You mean there isn't a day here where the sun just abruptly comes out during the night?
There's a day where the sun just flat vanishes.
That's really
We
odd.
call it the day of black sun.
Also, it doesn't vanish, it turns black.
Ah, okay.
Hence why it's called Day of Black Sun.
Okay.
That's really weird.
That's super weird.
Weird and interesting, Jezebel says with a grin.
Well, I'm thinking I've had enough suffocating for one day. Shall we get away from this volcanic ash?
Yes.
Sure.
Indeed, especially now that we found you. By the way, the others were very adamant about trying to save you, including Foxy. Make sure you give him a good hug later.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't it?
I'll give him the biggest hug later.
Corax?
X, this is one deadly threat I cannot protect you from. I am sorry. And I just solemnly pat him on the shoulder.
If this isn't fixed by tomorrow, please kill me.
I will protect you.
You'll be
click
smothered
the
in
hammer
love.
I click the hammer on my pistol and nod gravely.
No.
So,
And then I point my pistol like down the tunnel because that's why I actually took it out.
so, what do you guys do?
We're getting out of this smoke tunnel.
Yeah.
Alright? You head
Yeah,
back
headed
out
over
the
to the
way you
man-made
came.
tunnel.
Okay.
Yep.
You head over to the
By the way,
man-made tunnel.
We found some lights.
Lanterns.
Don't trust lights in a place like this, especially not man-made ones.
Cicada
Oh.
said to clarify, lanterns.
Okay, that is.
So technically, we know the source, but we might as well look more into it because it could be a way out, or at least a clue. At least be glad this one was probably made by man instead of a beast. Because at least a man we can kill more easily than a beast.
You sure about that?
Would you rather face the worm?
You just had
Not really.
No.
So, you hold the head down 3, the man-made path.
Mm-hmm.
Alright as well.
Is there anything you wish to roll before you head down it?
I guess one more perception check just to be safe. An
Okay.
alert. Nope, I noticed nothing.
Also,
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Jezebel, I've given you control of your double just for now.
Yay!
Just because that way, if I forget to move it, you can move it.
Okay.
So,
You now have a permanent double.
you head down the path, slowly but surely making your way past the lanterns. It winds upward, circling and swinging snake-like in its path, until finally you see that it opens up into a large, open, expansive room, 10 times the size of any other cave you've been into. The ceiling is so high you can't even see it. It just curves up into the void where your vision can no longer see it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Massive, tall towers carved with symbols and carvings of elves and dwarves and a couple of goblins too, dot the large cave and reach up into the blackness, likely helping to support the cave. But what?
Do I recognize what this might be?
Let me finish describing. But what really draws your attention is not the ceiling or the pillars, but the large stone city in front of you, filled with life. filled with drow and Duriga, wearing the colors of Jamongo.
Oh, fuck.
And that is where we're ending this session.
Okay.
Oh god. By the way, it's
Uh,
Jorogumo.
Jurigame,
If you're not gonna call it, if you're not gonna just call her Lolth, you could at least remember how to pronounce the name you chose.
I've always pronounced it like Joro. I'm sorry, it's just, I'm not good with names.
Yeah, I'm not good with names either.
Neither.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before we wrap this session up?
Hide.
While they were walking, Clara is bummed. Is it apparently her mirror copy is now brain dead?
Oh.
There. Alright.
Mine's not.
Then with that, I call the session to end. I know it's a little early, but with what's coming next, I want to have a full session ready for it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, at the very least, we're probably gonna have to sneak through this place.
Now, I know you want to roll stealth, but we'll say that for next session because otherwise we'll forget.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Later.